my channel. For today's video, it's going to be really chill and laid back. I'm just cooking dinner for my husband. I've been folding clothes back here. I am 9 days away from my induction date. 7-Eleven is coming around the corner, and you guys, I have been feeling it. I am so tired. My belly hurts so much. Like, I'm getting a lot of underbelly pain, lots of back pain. I wanted to make a small video kind of just cooking with me. I wanted to spoil my hubby since, you know, the baby is coming, and I know a lot of my attention is going to be on the baby, so I want to make sure that my hubby still feels love and all that and spoiled. So since I've been spoiling him for like 8 years, he's used to being the only one. So yeah, I look a mess today, but I'm sorry. I honestly don't feel like getting ready. I've been at doctor's appointments all day, so I'm really tired. For today's dinner, I'm making Philly cheesesteak sandwiches with a side of fries, and then just to pep myself up, because today has been just an emotional roller coaster for me, I'm making myself funfetti cake, which is one of my favorite cakes. That and strawberry are my top favorite cakes. So I'm just making me one of those, baking it up in the oven with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see me cook some dinner for my husband, just keep on watching.
Okay guys, so from this point on, we're going to do it voiceover. We're going to be making Philly cheesesteaks tonight. This is one of my hubby's favorite meals, so I wanted to spoil him a little bit. We're just going to be needing a few ingredients: thin sliced beef, and I'll be using hamburger buns because that's actually what I had on hand, and funfetti cake, everything that I need to bake it in the oven. So let's go ahead and get started with the ingredients. First thing I'm going to put in is some soy sauce. And like I said, this is carne asada, thin sliced meat from Walmart. The next thing that we're going to be adding is Worcestershire sauce, if that's how you say it, some onion powder, garlic powder, and this beef, you can easily find it in Walmart in the beef section. It says carne asada for tacos. Go ahead and add some black pepper and seasoning salt. And I cut it up super thin and fine. That way it cooks easier and it marinates easier as well. Lastly, we're going to be adding in onion, garlic, and bell peppers. This is going to give a lot of flavor to the meat. We're going to saute it together. If you don't like it, you can always take it out before serving. I'm going to be serving my Philly cheesesteaks with some fries, just some of these fries that I got from Sam's that I'm going to put in the oven when I'm baking my cake. And for the cake, you guys, it's super simple. I'm just using a box funfetti cake, and the instructions on how to make this cake are on the bag. It's just 3 eggs, half a cup of oil, and I use vegetable oil because that's the best oil to use for baking. I once used olive oil and it made my cake taste horrible. So don't do that. Don't be dumb like me. Make sure you have vegetable oil, and then 1 cup of water, and that is all I do. And I just make sure to mix it all in, and it's going to be super easy and fast. So now I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all together. Make sure the cake mix has no lumps. Growing up, my mom used to put a packet of vanilla pudding into the cake mix and mix it together, and it would just make the cake so much better. I went ahead and buttered my pan, and I'm going to go ahead and add in all of my cake mix mixture and bake it according to the box. I think I baked it for like 35 minutes. And just let it sit, put it in the oven. It's going to taste bomb. I like to have mine with strawberry icing. I think it's the best. Or the cream cheese icing would be great too. There goes my ratchet self putting it in. It came out. It is perfectly done when you can stick a fork in and nothing comes out. That's how you know the cake is perfectly done. And like I said, I like the strawberry creamy icing on top. And I'm just going to be spreading it with a butter knife because I realized, I'm like, you know what? I have nothing to bake. I have no whisk. I have no little spatula to take the cake out or anything to ice my cake. I really need to invest. But then again, I don't bake cakes very often. I'm a horrible baker, guys. I'm a good cook, but I'm a horrible baker. So anyways, the cake turned out super delicious. After I let it cool for completely for about like an hour, I went ahead and just cut some pieces into it. My husband really wanted to have some, So I was like, fine, let's go ahead and try it. It was super, super moist, and I'm just having it with some almond milk. Now, to finish off the recipe, I am buttering some buns. My comal was really hot, so they started kind of getting stuck. So I turned down the heat a little bit, added some Swiss cheese, and now I'm just putting some of the meat mixture in with the peppers and onions, serving it with a side of fries and ketchup. My husband really was happy when he woke up before he went to work. He loved it. And now I want to share what I packed for my husband's lunch. I'm thinking about starting a series where I'm sharing what I packed for my husband's lunch. He works outside, so I make sure to add him Gatorade, and water is always on the menu. And for today, I did a little half a wrap with boiled egg, and in the wrap is just spinach, turkey, and bacon with some mustard. And he likes cold, obviously he has to eat cold lunches. And because he's outside, I try to pack him a lot of fresh fruit because he says it feels good and hydrating to him instead of actually eating a meal. Sometimes I notice he won't eat the food that I pack, but if I pack a lot of fruit, he will definitely finish that. And just as a treat, I always like to pack him some cookies, a Cliff Bar, which is like an energy bar. He really likes these. So I go ahead and pack that in with a banana, because he always has to have a banana as well. And also, I always throw in a tuna packet just in case he's still hungry. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if packing my husband's lunch would be something y'all would like to see more often.